Hi, this is Darren Marlia, CTO and founder of SDM Software and the GPOguy.com website. SDM Software is the leader in solutions for group policy management. Today I'm going to walk you through a quick demo of our powerful new version of GPO Exporter, version 2.0. GPO Exporter is the premier group policy reporting tool for giving you unprecedented intelligence into your group policy environment. From the ability to report on settings across multiple domains, to the ability to filter settings based on keywords, to our powerful reporting portal, which provides intelligence on areas such as duplicate or conflicting settings, GPO Exporter makes analyzing and optimizing your group policy environment a snap. And now I'm especially proud to introduce 2.0, where we give you a set of free reports that allow you to discover where your GPO deployments are maybe adding to your desktop startup and logon delays. And we've also added support for Windows 8 and Server 2012, so if you're running in those environments, you're covered. So let's get into the demo. So I want to show you some of the things that we've added in the 2.0 version that make GPO Exporter even more powerful. First off, let's start with the simple ability to export GPO settings or report on GPO settings. We've added this new previously used exported GPOs functionality. So if you're doing a bunch of comparison or exports of GPOs and want to repeat the last one but pick different policy areas, we can now support that. And let's just go in and view the GPO browser. And one of the things that we've added here is the ability to view GPOs by links. So we can actually look at your OU structure and allow you to pick GPOs based on where they're linked in your AD structure, which is really handy. So I can go ahead and grab these 4 GPOs that are linked to the marketing OU and effectively see the settings that are applying to users and computers in the marketing OU. Again, we can support picking a particular policy area to export. In this case, I'll export all of them. And let's go ahead and run the export. And one thing you'll notice, as quickly as that came back for those 4 or 5 GPOs, we've improved performance on the GPO Exporter in 2.0 so that we can return exported settings even faster. We've also added a x64 or 64-bit version of GPO Exporter to the mix. In fact, that's what I'm running on my demo machine here. So you're able to take full advantage of larger memory configurations when you're doing exports of large numbers of GPO settings. So we've, as I've shown, that we've given you the ability to export settings based on OU links. We show you when we're using Active Directory domain controllers, we show you which domain controllers we're using for multiple domains, so you can see where we're getting the settings from. And as before, you can filter on setting keywords such as, let's say I want to find all the settings that contain the word path. All of these come back. And in addition, we've added some interesting capabilities around the report portal. So before, when you went into the report portal, you could select a report to run, and it would basically go out and query your entire Active Directory domain, all GPOs, all settings, and return the report based on that whole domain's worth of information. What we've added in this release is the ability to only report on the particular export that you've done. So if I click this box to use the current export, you'll see that what it's going to do is actually run the report based on this data that I've just returned from these 4 or 5 GPOs. We've also added a number of reports to this, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But first, let me just talk about the different organization of reports. So we have these so-called GPO analysis and optimization reports, and these are the reports that we had in the previous version that allow you to report on the current export, report on unlinked GPOs, conflicting settings, etc. These actually now, with this new option to use the current export, these operate on just what you see in the display behind this. So it's only going to operate on that subset of GPOs rather than the whole domain. In addition, what I'm particularly excited about is this new slow boot, slow logon report section. And these reports are actually available for free. So these come as part of our demo when you download the product, and let you perform these reports against your environment without any cost. So they're really useful reports for finding out where you might be making group policy design decisions that can affect desktop performance. Reports such as GPOs with WMI filters, GPOs with scripts, GPOs with synchronous extensions, synchronous and asynchronous extensions, and we're going to have a white paper that's coming out right around the time that we release the product that will show you in detail how each of these different reports can impact your group or your desktop performance environment. So all of these reports provide really valuable detail across your GPO environment to let you know where you might be making design decisions that could impact desktop performance. Anyway, let's go back and we'll run the conflicting settings report, and because I've chosen to run it against the current export, it's only going to run against my 4 or 5 GPOs. So what this allows me to do, I picked these GPOs based on where they were linked in my domain hierarchy, and I essentially ran a conflicting settings report against just those GPOs, and now I've effectively been able to ask the question, for a given user or computer in a given OU, show me where there might be conflicting settings. And in this case there's just 4 conflicting settings, but in larger environments or in more meaningful configurations, this is a really powerful way of getting at where you might have conflicting or duplicate settings within your environment. So these are just some of the features that we've added in 2.0. We've also maintained the PowerShell functionality of the tool. So there is a PowerShell commandlet that you can run that gets you all of the same data, all of the same reports that I showed you within the report portal are available through the PowerShell commandlet. And it really gives you the ability to automate in a powerful way, automate the reporting, the exporting of GPO settings across your environment. So I think all in all we've added some really cool features in 2.0, and I think you're going to really like them and be able to take advantage of them. I encourage everyone to visit our website at www.stmsoftware.com to get more information about our products, or register for an evaluation version of Exporter, or any of our other products like GPO Compare, which is part of the GPO reporting pack along with Exporter, or the Group Policy Automation Engine, which lets you automate changes to group policy settings using PowerShell. Thanks for watching this demo, and I look forward to providing you with more products down the line.